410-481-9910. And somewhere right in here, we're going to see a fellow we'd like you to identify. That's our mystery man. We don't know who that is. Maybe Boog Powell can tell us. But somewhere along here is somebody I want to see if you know who it is. All right. He's moving away from that lady's hair. He's got a glove on. He's looking this way. See him? The fella in the middle. If you know who that is, give us a ring. We have a nice prize for you. 410-481-9910.
This Saturday, two of the nation's top-rated lacrosse teams will shake hands and go to war. Hopkins, Maryland, live on Channel 2 Sports, Saturday, 7 p.m. Fast, Furious, Scott Garso, Keith Mills with the play-by-play. Catch the wild, hard-hitting, raging battle. Hopkins, Maryland, live-action lacrosse explodes. Saturday at 7 p.m., only on Channel 2.
Rosie O'Donnell Show, it's comic legend Tim Conway.
That's excellent.
Plus actor Elliot Gould, Another World's Linda Dano.
I love her. She's great.
And the Goo Goo Dolls perform.
Totally rockin'.
Plus, coming soon, Antonio Sabato Jr., Mike Myers, Marissa Tomei, Terry Hatcher, Liam Neeson, Jennifer Aniston, and Billy Crystal.
Everybody say party.
All new shows all month long on the Rosie O'Donnell Show.
Monday at 3.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mickey.
I'm taking the girls shopping for their Easter basket.
It's nice to see you and the girls, and you've come to the right place.
Great. I want deals.
Okay, Easter baskets for $1.44, grass and eggs, 3 packages for 99 cents.
Terrific, but I want more.
Try this, the best candy at the best prices, and lots of it.
The girls. Where are they?
When you think Easter, think MJ Designs.
When something's liquid, it can go anywhere and get into anything. That's the idea behind Enamelon, the first toothpaste to combine cavity-fighting fluoride with liquid calcium. Enamelon penetrates the weak spots in your teeth, strengthening the enamel, keeping teeth strong and healthy. Liquid calcium found only in Enamelon.
Enamelon toothpaste, now available at Giant stores.
The case of the overheated landlady. Next People's Court, Monday at 9.
See the fella right there in the middle? Played for the Orioles in 1964. If you know who he is, give us a call right now. 410-481-9910. I'll give you a clue. He was a pitcher. 410-481-9910. We'll send you a Rodricks for breakfast mug if you can identify that person. We're pleased to have. He's here. Boog Powell's in the kitchen. Boog.
Good morning.
Boog.
How are you, sir?
Wait, you didn't close the door.
Good to see you.
Wait,
Oh,
live
I'm
in a
sorry.
barn? What's the matter with you?
I'm sorry. What?
Hey, I got to tell you about Boog. He was supposed to be here a little while ago, but well, we forgot to do something last night, didn't we?
But I got here before the buzzer went off, right?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, oh, you did?
Yeah,
you were
right.
here, man. That's the important thing. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Boog.
it was a close call.
Have a seat.
I forgot.
Welcome to the kitchen.
And I'm sure that I'm not the only one in Baltimore that forgot to set their clock ahead an hour this morning.
No, right. In fact, I didn't think about it until late last night.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Not too bad. You know, for an old guy, all my body parts seem to be working, and
that's good.
You know, I feel great.
We have this whole movie I want you to see.
Yeah.
Can we look at it? I don't know if you can. You probably can't remember the specific day this occurred, but Mr. Bill Sander, who lives in Pasadena, took one of those old, 8mm jobs out there.
Yeah, I come across those all the time.
What, home movies?
Yeah.
That you show up in home movies? Do you have home movies?
Yeah.
I don't know because
do you know somebody that'll put them on a reel or something?
Advance.
It can be done.
The folks that did it for us was Advanced Video in Owings Mills. They did it. Let's take a look here, Boog. Maybe you can. Well, see if you do identify any of the guys you see. By the way, there's the old Ham's beer sign on the scoreboard.
Oh yeah, I hit a ball off that scoreboard.
And how you like the lady's hat there?
Oh, that's terrific.
I believe
there's Brooksy.
Brooks.
Yeah.
At third base, obviously, number 5.
Yep, that's Brooks.
And somewhere in here, you're going to see yourself actually bat. You're in this shot here. See yourself there?
Stu Miller. There's Norm Sebring.
You just put your hand on your hat.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's you.
Skinny young kid there.
Right.
Gosh.
This is 64, Boog. What year did you come to the Orioles?
I came up in 61.
61.
At the end of the 61 season.
61 season.
Right.
You John Powell.
There's Dick Call.
Don't tell him. Wait a minute. Now, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Russ Snyder.
I knew it. I thought that was, don't tell anyone who this is, because that's our mystery man. That's our #1 mystery man.
All right, the guy right there, on the right or on the left?
The fella in the middle now.
Okay.
We don't want anyone. We don't want to give that away yet.
Okay.
I said he was a pitcher. I think that's as far as I should go with that. But
no, you're right. You're going to give it away.
We didn't give it away.
Yeah.
Who's on the line with us? Ralph. Ralph thinks he knows who that fella is in the middle. Hiya, Ralph.
How you doing?
Hi, Ralph.
Hey, how you doing, Boog?
Good.
So who is it?
Steve Barber.
He's right. Is he right?
No. No,
What?
he's wrong.
What do you mean, Boog? Come on.
Not on the one that I saw. No, you got to
Come on, don't put me on there, Boog. That wasn't Steve Barber?
That was Wally Bunker.
Come on now.
Let's
Come
see.
on now. You want to look at that again here?
Yeah, let's see it again.
See, now, Turkey Joe Trabert told me that was Steve Barber.
Well, it could have been.
The guy in the middle you think was Wally Bunker? Right there. He just threw the ball.
Yeah, that's Wally Bunker. That's Wally
What's
Bunker,
our caller's
guys.
name?
Ralph.
Ralph?
Yeah.
If he's a right-hander, he's right. It's Wally
That's Wally Bunker right there in the middle. Guarantee it.
Steve Barber was a left-hander?
Steve Barber was left-handed, number 13. Right.
I got a bum steer from Turkey Joe Trabert. Somebody call Turkey at home, will you? Give him a ring. He told me that was Steve Barber because that was his big hero then. But that's Wally.
That's Wally Bunker. Right.
Bunker's Hill, right? That's what the pitcher's mound was called.
Yes,
Right?
he had a 1964 Studebaker, a Vonnie, that he was all over this town.
With that kind of memory, I'm not going to challenge
And
you.
he was 19 years old, and he was 19-4.
Is that right?
He was incredible.
Off to a great start.
He was incredible.
What do we have? Wait a minute. I have something else I want to show Boog. Boog, that mystery man. Do you have the mystery man tape now? This is the one I couldn't figure out who it was, and neither could Turkey Joe. Of course, he was wrong the last time. But you say that's Russ Snyder.
That's Russ Snyder.
Who was a terrific catcher, wasn't he?
He was an outfielder, left-hand hitting outfielder.
Outfielder.
He lives in Nelson, Nebraska.
Okay, there he goes.
He owns a bar out there.
This is a picture of him from a 1963 program, Russ Snyder.
Yeah.
Who's the Snyder I'm thinking of who was a catcher?
Well,
Russ Nixon. No, I'm thinking of a Russ Nixon who was a catcher
the
for the
Orioles
Red
have
Sox.
Sammy Snyder.
No, that's who I was
There's a
thinking
left-handed catcher and a batting practice pitcher now.
That's who I was thinking of. Do you remember going to the block letters on the uniform?
Sure do, yeah.
It was that 1 year,
Right.
and no one liked it. So they...
You know, I think one of the reasons that they went to the block letters is because we got Jackie Brandt. Jackie Brandt was an old San Francisco Giant, and the San Francisco Giants had block letters on their uniforms.
Right.
And our uniforms were kind of patterned after the Giants' uniforms. Because
it looks a lot like
kind of Jackie Brandt's and Stu Miller was also an ex-Giant. And I don't know, I think they talked to Lee McPhail or somebody back in those days and talked them into doing the old block letters. Thought they looked cool.
It didn't last
I
very
still
long.
I still like the old Oriole hat.
Which one?
You know,
Is
the
it like this one here on the program? Let's take a look at that.
The pre-66 hat. The one without the bird that looks like you had too much to drink.
Oh, the one with without the bird.
No, the ornithologically
correct bird
correct
would be
bird,
like this
right.
one in '63 that Brooks has here.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
All right, Boog, we're going to take a break.
I love that hat.
We're going to show folks another clue, another piece of this film from Bill Sander. Take a look at it. If you can identify this person, I'm glad we have you here because I was sitting on Steve Barber last time.
either.
Take a look at this one, 410-481-9910. Tell us who that old bird is, okay? Back in the kitchen with a legend in baseball and barbecue, Boog Powell in the kitchen with us, helping us out with this old home movie from 1964. And Boog, you saw that last little clip we put there.
Yes, I did.
Peggy thinks she can identify the person in that clip, the player in that clip. Peggy, you there?
This is Paul.
Paul, your voice has changed. Paul, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Okay, you want to take a shot at this? We'll send you a Rodricks for breakfast mug if you can identify that fella.
No problem. Louis Aparicio.
Little Louis, number 11. Is that right?
Oh, sure.
Let's take a look at that video again. There he is. Shortstop, right?
Incredible shortstop.
Right.
Roommate of mine for about a half a year, and we drug each other to death for about a half a year, and then they had to separate us.
Is that right?
He's a great guy. No.
Fastest man on the team.
Oh, he could fly.
Number 11.
He was a base stealing threat, and probably might get myself in trouble, but the best Oriole shortstop we ever had. Mark Belanger, of course, you know, it's real close in there, but
I mean, as a fielder, as a pure fielder.
As a pure fielder. Louis, well, overall, too, offensively, and as far as a base stealing threat, but defensively, Louis had no peers.
Boog, we got one more player from this old film that we want to show folks.
Okay.
I mentioned before, we had you in some of this, just very briefly, but take a look at this, folks. If you know who this is, the fellow on the left, and this guy right here, we're going to freeze frame it right about here somewhere. Give us a ring right now, 410-481-9910. If you can identify that player from the 64 Orioles. Boog knows who it is, right?
Sure.
But you're not going to give it away.
I won't.
You know how the game is
I'll
played.
hold off. Well, give him a clue, though. He was a CPA.
He was a CPA. That should be very helpful to sports fans to know that. Boog, you like some music while you're sitting here having coffee with us?
Sure, yeah.
We've got the Johns Hopkins Sirens. They sang for us earlier. They have a new CD out. Now they want to do something a little bit spicier, right? A little bit spicier. Here they are once again, the Hopkins Sirens.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really want a ziggy ziggy. If you want my future, forget my past. If you wanna get with me, now don't go inside. My passion side, interact together, we could do just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I really, really, really want a ziggy ziggy. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friend. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. So what you think about that? Now you know how I feel. Say you can handle my love. Are you for me? Are you for me? I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. If you really like me, then I'll say goodbye. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I really, really, really want a ziggy ziggy. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friend. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. So here's the story from A to Z. You wanna get with me, you gotta listen carefully. I'm in a place who likes it in your picture. You like MC who likes it all. Doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, you'll see. Slam your body down and wind it all around. Slam your body down and wind it all around. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friend. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta slam your body down and wind it all around. Slam your body down and wind it all around. Slam your body down and wind it all around. Slam your body down and ziggy ziggy. Down, da down, da down, da bow ba da down, ba down, da down, da bow ba down. If you wanna be my lover.
Whoa! Johns Hopkins Sirens. They have a new CD called To Die For, which will be available in local music stores, right? Right? No? How do you get it? Oh, call. We got to give a phone number. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. We'll put it on our website. How's that? That's what I can always say when we're forgetting something now, Boog. We'll put it on the website.
Sure, yeah.
Thank you, Sirens. You sound terrific.
Great, girls.
See, even Boog likes. He's got a big smile on his face here. We're going to see if we can get a caller to identify that last old bird when we come back from 1964. So we'll be right back. More with Boog Powell. 410-481-9910. We'll be back. Stuff to it. I was just telling Boog that one of the things I identify with Camden Yards now is the aroma of Boog's barbecue. That all that smoke and that, my God, it's irresistible.
You know, it's not just smoke. I mean, we sit there and we have a big bucket of hickory chips in the back there, and we put them in with the, you know, and that's what smells good. I mean, the meat smells good too, and the spice smells good.
But that wood.
But that hickory really adds a little touch to it up there.
Boog, we got Peggy with us now. We went to Peggy before, but now we got Peggy on this old bird from the '64 home movie.
I don't think he'd like that term, old bird.
I don't know. I was going to ask her before. I thought it was catchy. Peggy, who was that in the last?
Dick Turkey Hall.
Jeez, there, let's take a look there. The tall,
and Weststock.
That's Turkey.
Yeah, she knew his nickname, the Turkey, right?
Yeah. He was doing my taxes back in those days.
Is that right?
Yeah, he did everybody's.
Why? He was just good with numbers?
CPA.
He was a CPA while he was a player?
Right. He was a graduate of Swarthmore.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
well.
Pretty smart guy.
Hey, he's a graduate of Swarthmore. Go see Hall. He'll cook the books for you.
Yeah.
Here, this is a picture of John Boog Powell in 1963, the year before that home movie was taken. And Boog, I'm going to get you a copy of that home movie so you can have it.
I'd like to have it.
Thanks for being with us today.
That's great. I really enjoyed coming down and being on with you.
I really appreciate it. And
I'm
we'll
on
see
my
you
way
down
to the
at
ballpark now and go down
Get
there.
an afternoon game?
Go down there and cook some beef, and we'll have a good time. Pull for the Orioles. See if they can pull another one out today.
Yeah, they're doing all right. 4-1 here in the first week of the season.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this ball club. I like Ray Miller a lot. I think the only real question mark about this ball club all year long is going to be middle relief. I think our starters are there and our offense is going to be there. And if we get help in the middle, we're going to win it.
Nestor is down at the yard, or nearby. He's at Nate's and Leon's, actually. Hey, Nestor.
Hey, Danny.
I'm just going to ask you on the record, because a lot of people may wonder, who don't listen to your show and pick this up, that you are related to Louis Aparicio.
I have been for almost 30 years now.
Right. In what way are you related to him?
He's my dad's first cousin. So I actually came over to Baltimore in '64 when Boog was here, and I am a byproduct of that. So,
wow.
yes.
That's terrific. Mike Mussina today at the yard. Let's see if he can get a win. Get on the board with everyone else.
You know, the one thing that's impressive is this kid, Justin Thompson. It's a real cold, windy day down here. It'd be real interesting to see how they deal with the two guys who throw the ball real hard. Justin Thompson, an all-star last year. Mussina, an all-star 3 times now. So, real good pitching matchup today. Maybe we get some hasty baseball. It's cold outside, Boog. What do you think?
Yeah,
2 hours,
game.
15 minutes, 2-1
It won't be cold
victory.
where I'm going to be. It's going to be nice and warm where I'm at.
I'm going to be out there warming my hands around a fire with you, Booger.
Come on over. I'll look for you, buddy.
Nestor, thanks a lot.
Thanks.
See you around downtown. I got to tell folks that Trez Brooks bid $225 for our Easter breakfast bazaar item, the chocolate bunny from Kirchmeyer. We appreciate that very much. And the Beanie Baby, Aaron, and the Beanie Baby package from Pat's Hallmark in Parkville, benefiting ACT, an organization that helps deaf and blind people buy electronic equipment for communications. And that's where that money will be going. So thanks very much. And Neil Koger. Neil's been here making these neat things. I'm sure my kids will get a kick out of seeing what Neil does. Neil, how's your fan man coming?
Pretty good.
Not quite finished, but I can see he's really taking shape there. Turn him on the side a little bit so we can see it like that. Yeah.
Looks like he's going to be a pretty tough character.
He is.
I don't think I want to mess with him.
There are blades everywhere. So what are we gonna call him? Everglade Man?
Okay.
Fan Man? Huh?
How about Outback Jack? How about that?
Huh?
Outback Jack.
Outback Jack?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Do you think you can finish that by next week so we can show him on the show next week?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Mr. Koger.
Yes.
Thank you for being in our work in progress corner today.
Thank you for having me.
Breakfast. Hey, Boog, you know, I meant to ask you this. When Boog's Barbecue went in, when Camden Yards opened, 1991, did you ever expect that whole thing to be as successful as it's been? I don't mean just your part of it. I mean the whole Camden Yards experience. It's a tourist attraction.
Nobody really knew what to expect when we went out there, and us included. And when we opened up out there, we had about 300 pounds of meat. Just to give you an idea of what we were doing, we had about 300 pounds of meat when we first went out there on that opening day. We sold out before the gates opened.
Right. And since then,
I mean, before the game started.
Crazy.
And after that, I mean, it was incredible what we've done out there.
Right,
and the whole atmosphere out there is really terrific.
It is.
And, you know, people are moaning and groaning that they still like the old ballpark, and I still like the old ballpark. And there are some great memories over there. But there are some wonderful memories in this ballpark, too.
We got to go.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you for being with us.
All right, buddy.
We'll see you back here next Sunday, folks. Thanks for spending part of your day with us. See you next week at 9 o'clock.
You've got to act